this tutorial, we're going to review how to set up and use subscription programs in Spot. It's a three-step process. So first we will create an item or items in your price table. Then we will create a coupon. Next is a merchandise item or items, and then actually the subscriptions themselves. So to get started, we will navigate to Setup, Program Configuration, Company Settings, and then Mark-in Settings. From here, we'll come to your price tables. Now, each company is different, so depending on how many price tables you have, you will want to set this up in each of the price tables that you want the subscription to be available for use. I'm going to do this in our general price table. From here, we're going to navigate to departments. Now, you may already have a department that you wish to use for your subscription. In our example, I'm going to do wash and fold as the subscription item, which will likely be the most common usage. But because the subscription program is tied to an item in your price table or items, you could potentially use it for almost anything. You could do a dry cleaning subscription, a household subscription. It could really be just about anything. In this case, we already have a wash, dry, fold department. If you did not have one, you could create a department by coming to Departments and then click Add. I'm going to go ahead and use the one we already have created. And I'm going to create a new item by right-clicking on Items and going to Create New Item. The item itself is going to be a little different if you already do wash, dry, fold in Spot. The most common usage is using an upcharge to indicate how many pounds. In the subscriptions, we actually have to do it as an item. So you can do the subscription as either a pound or a bag. It's whatever you name the item. In this case, I'm going to do pounds. So I'm going to call this wash, dry, fold per pound subscription. Now, in this example, I'm going to use this plan. So this here is an example of what one of our customers that tested the subscription plans is doing. They're doing $135 a month for 90 pounds, $105 a month for 60, and $60 a month for 30 pounds. And then the regular price for that per pound is $2.49. So we're going to use that as our example in this setup. So I'm going to call this wash, dry, fold per pound subscription, and the price is going to be $2.49. One piece. The rest of this is not needed for subscription items. So we don't need upcharges, we don't need alterations, we just need an item and the item's price along with a quantity of one. This could also be per bag. So if you're going to do, 4 bags instead of 90 pounds a month for your subscription, you could certainly call this wash, dry, fold bag. Once we've created the item, we're going to click Save to save out of settings and then go into the second part of our setup, which will be creating the coupon that will be used to discount the orders for customers when they are enrolled in the subscription. For that, we'll navigate back to Setup and Program Configuration, Company Settings, and once again, we will come to Mark-in Settings. From here, we'll come to Coupons. I'm going to create a new coupon by clicking on Coupons and Create New Coupon. And it needs a name, so I'll give this one a name of Wash, Dry, Fold Subscription. And then the setup is very specific for these coupons that will tie into the subscription plans. They must be a Type 3 coupon, and here's how you want to fill it out. So bring in at least one, click the Items Not Selected button, choose each price table that you may have added these items to. So in this case, it's going to be the general price table. And then we're going to navigate down and find the item that was created when we created that item in the first step. So in this case, wash, dry, fold per pound subscription. Get each for 100% off. You want to make sure to check this box, used only with subscriptions. That tells Spot that this is part of a subscription program and removes the coupon from use manually by your staff. It will not be available for selection in your coupons list. And then lastly, limit to a maximum of, and you want this to be the maximum number of pounds for your highest level of subscription. So limit to a maximum of 90 items. That's it for the coupon setup. So we've got bring in one, select your item or items for 100% off, subscription only, and limit to a maximum of blank items. We'll go ahead and save out of settings from here again. Our next step will be creating the merchandise item, and the merchandise item is how you will actually sell a subscription to a customer and activate the subscription program on their account. To do that, we're coming back to program configuration, company settings, and then merchandise settings. Click Edit next to Merchandise Item Setup. And in here, we will create the 3 items for the 3 different levels of this subscription program. So click Insert to create a new one. We're going to give it a name, and I'm going to call this one Family Plan. Wash, dry, fold. The category is Subscription. The SKU, you want it to be something that makes sense. So in this case, since it's a family plan, I'm going to make this SKU FAM. It'll be easy for your staff to remember that. Additionally, you can create barcodes for these SKUs. On our Spot website, on spotpos.com, there is a free barcode generator. So you could go in and create barcodes for these where your staff could just scan it instead of having to remember. And then our price for that one is going to be $149. Whether or not it's taxable, it's up to you. That depends on your state and what you would like to do there. And then, okay, that's it. We just need those 4 settings for each one of these levels. So we've got our family plan. I'm going to go in and create the couples plan. Wash, dry, fold. Category is subscription. SKU in this one, I'm going to do COU for couple. And then our price on that one, I believe, was $105 a month. Taxable, I'm not going to do. And then okay. And then our last one will be singles plan. The category for that one, I'll do SIN. Oops, I'm sorry. Category is subscription. SKU is going to be SIN. And then the price for that one, I believe, was $60 a month. Click OK. All right. We've got our 3 subscriptions set up as merchandise. So I'm going to go ahead and save again. And then our last step as far as setup goes is going to be the subscription plan itself. So back to program configuration, company settings, and we're going to come down to subscription settings. In subscription settings, you will see subscription plans. To create a new one, then you can have as many as you want, but I'm going to create just one for wash, dry, fold. So I'm going to call it WDF for wash, dry, fold. Description, if you want to give it a description. And then the duration is the period of time which the customer has to use the pounds or bags that you have allotted for this program, as well as how often will it auto-renew. So your options here are 1 month or 1 week. So far, 1 month has been the most common. So we are doing a month. Then we need to come down to plan levels and create the 3 levels for our family, couples, and singles plan. So plan levels, I'm going to right click here and do add new. We'll call the first one family plan. The SKU for that one that I made was FAM when I created the merchandise item. The item allowance is how many pounds or how many bags, essentially how many items, are they allowed per month for this, and that's 90 in the family plan. The coupon to apply is the coupon that we created for Wash, Dry, Fold subscription, and that will be the same on each of the levels. Next level is going to be couples plan. SKU for that one was COU, item allowance was 60, and same coupon, Wash, Dry, Fold subscription. And then our last one will be singles plan. That one was SIN, 30, and same coupon. And that is it. Once you have finished that, I'm going to go ahead and do an update company to push my settings out and save. You now have subscription programs set up. I'm going to quickly show you how to sell a subscription to a customer and what it looks like when you actually detail orders for them. So if a customer would like to enroll in a subscription program, you will navigate to Merchandise, choose your customer. In this case, I'm going to choose a test customer. Let's use this one. And I'm going to sell them the family plan. So FAM is my SKU, or if you create barcodes on our website, you can just scan the barcode for the family plan, hit enter. It populates my price, and when I select finish, there is a prompt that you will see that this is going to activate a subscription for this customer. I'm going to choose yes. And this customer's card is expired. I'm not going to go ahead and update it. Now, if the customer has a credit card on file, you will be prompted when you finish selling this subscription, when you click finish here, if you charge the card on file, you will be prompted to whether or not you want that subscription to auto-renew. That means on the same day next month, it will charge that card again and give them 90 more pounds of wash, dry, fold for that month. The subscriptions are use it or lose it. So if I enroll in a 90-pound program and I only use 80 pounds that month, the 10 pounds does not roll over. I'm going to say this customer paid me cash and gave me $150. Now, since I don't have a credit card on file, I did not get the question, would I like to auto-renew, but you will see that for customers that have a card on file. So now that test customer is enrolled in the Wash, Dry, Fold subscription program. I want to quickly show you by looking at the customer record where you can see that. So if we come to the details tab on the customer account, you'll see that I have an active subscription for Wash, Dry, Fold. If you click on that, you'll see which plan, when it expires, and how many items are remaining in my plan. If auto renew is checked, that means on this date, it's going to charge me again for that plan and give me 90 more pounds. If we come out of here, let's go write an order for this customer. So I'm going to come to detail, choose our test customer. And if we come to Wash, Dry, Fold and add a Wash, Dry, Fold subscription item, you can see over here on the visual invoice that Spot is automatically discounting that because I'm part of the subscription. Now, in the plan that was signed up, it is 90 pounds. If I say 30 pounds here, you can see it gives me that for free. But let's say I put in 100 pounds. Now I'm having to pay $26.64, which is the additional 10 pounds because I went over the plan limit for my subscription. So that is the way subscriptions work. It does keep track of the pounds. It does not have to be in a single visit. It will keep track of how many the customer has used over the life of the program. I'm going to go ahead and just do 15 pounds here and finish this invoice so that then I can go show you in the customer record how Spot has kept track of how many pieces I have left. So if we come back to the tab here for subscriptions, you can see instead of 90, I now have 75 remaining pounds. So up until this date, I have that long to use the remaining 75 pounds. If I go over, I will pay the regular price for that item, which in this case is $2.49 per pound. That is it as far as subscription goes. It's a 4-step process, relatively simple, and good luck with your use.